Hey everybody, it's AJ for Disney Food Blog. Today we are going to talk about 2019. We have just entered a brand new year. Happy New Year, by the way. And we have so much to look forward to in the Disney parks in the next few years that let's talk about what we have to look forward to in 2019 and beyond. Here we go. First up, let's talk about Disney World worldwide. What is going on across Walt Disney World overall? Of course, the Skyliner is opening. We have an opening season for the Skyliner. It will be fall 2019, just like Galaxy's Edge. And if you don't know what the Skyliner is, it's a big gondola system. So it's a public transportation system in Disney World that will connect Pop Century, Art of Animation, Caribbean Beach, and the new Disney Riviera Resort to Disney's Hollywood Studios and Epcot as well. So you have a brand new way to get to Epcot and Hollywood Studios from all of these resorts. Artwork is going up at some of the stations. The Epcot station looks absolutely beautiful with this stunning kind of crane artwork going on over there. The Skyliner vehicles have started arriving on property, so we're starting to see some tests of gondolas going back and forth on the Skyliner. And guests staying at some of the hotels that are affected by construction are receiving collectible pins as sort of a thank you and an I'm sorry from the resort, so that's kind of fun. A couple of questions that remain around the Skyliner. First, will it have air conditioning? Everybody is questioning whether or not it will have air conditioning in those gondolas. And second, how are they going to run when Disney World is basically thunderstorm central? So there's no way they can really run through a lightning storm or a severe thunderstorm. So during the summer and during that hurricane season, when Disney World is basically plagued by severe storms on a regular basis, how is that transportation system logical? That's a question that a lot of us are asking as well. So we have a lot of questions that will hopefully be answered very, very soon. And this year, we are going to be able to take our first ride on the Skyliner. Looking forward to it, I think, unless there's a thunderstorm. Over at Disney Springs, there are going to be several restaurant openings. I know at this point, restaurant openings at Disney Springs seem like a weekly event, right? We've got 3 more that we're waiting for. The CityWorks Eatery and Pour House is coming in the summer of 2019. We'll feature more than 80 beers on tap, and sporting events will be displayed on giant 160-inch screens, so that's going to be the place to catch the game. Jaleo is, of course, Chef Jose Andres opening up a Spanish cuisine restaurant in early 2019. We really think it'll be soon here, very, very soon. The menu is going to feature tapas, paellas, things like that. This is, of course, in place of the old Wolfgang Puck Grand Cafe and Dining Room. And then we've got the NBA experience opening in the old Disney Quest building. This is going to be an immersive basketball-themed restaurant opening summer of 2019. So if you are a basketball fan, this is the place you need to plan to be. On to the Disney World resorts. We've, of course, got tons of information and updates and news about the upcoming Disney World resorts. First up, the Star Wars resort location. So we first learned about the Star Wars Hotel in 2017. This year, we've got some awesome concept art. We have new information about the launch pod you're going to ride in to get to your room and the location. We know that this is going to be connected to Hollywood Studios, so you are going to be able to walk out of your hotel right into Galaxy's Edge. So this is going to be a highly immersive experience. Think Comic-Con. You are going to be able to cosplay here at the Star Wars Resort. And Disney says that it is going to connect seamlessly into Galaxy's Edge. So you will be able to just basically flow in and out of the hotel right into the park. Now, Disney has also talked about this being a multi-day immersive experience, which sounds kind of cruise shippy to us, which makes us think that there may be some sort of a all-inclusive package situation that's going to go along with this resort hotel. And we know that there are not that many rooms here either, which makes us also think that this is going to be sort of an exclusive experience. Now, remember, when you're in your room, you are not going to be able to see the outside. You're not going to be able to see Orlando. You are only going to have views of space, basically. You're going to have views of the planets and the stars and space. So I'm wondering, when you open your windows, if you'll be in a new galaxy every day. Like, how will that be worked out? I don't know. It's going to be amazing for Star Wars fans and even for non-Star Wars fans alike. I think it's going to be an absolutely unique and unprecedented experience to stay at the Star Wars Hotel in Disney World. Now, construction hasn't started yet on this one, so it is pretty far in the future, but start saving now. That's all I have to say about that. I imagine it's going to be a very expensive experience. All right, the Riviera Resort. This is the DVC, Disney Vacation Club resort that's expected to open in fall of 2019. Construction is well underway over there next to Caribbean Beach Resort. There's going to be 300 deluxe Disney Vacation Club rooms and rooftop dining. The name has not been announced yet for the rooftop dining location here at Riviera. But like we said, it is connected to the Skyliner and it is coming this fall. So you can stay there when you go to Galaxy's Edge. This one's going to be inspired by Walt's travels along the Mediterranean coast, places like Monaco, south of France. And we don't have too many details on this resort yet, even though construction is underway. So stay tuned to Disney Food Blog this year. We're going to have a lot more information coming for you. Next up, Reflections, a Disney Lakeside Lodge has been announced on Bay Lake. So this is over there by Fort Wilderness, Wilderness Lodge, and Contemporary Resort. This is going to be on the former location of River Country, if you remember River Country, which was Disney World's original and first water park, which was not in a chlorinated water oasis. It was right there in the water of Bay Lake, which to us today sounds terrifying, right? It will feature over 900 guest rooms and Disney Vacation Club villas, scheduled to open in 2022. Not too much info on this one, but we imagine that those of you who love that Wilderness Lodge sort of cabin feel and maybe the new cabins that they just built over at Wilderness Lodge, this will probably be the same kind of aesthetic. And then over at Coronado Springs, we are seeing Gran Destino Tower just towering over everything over there in that general area of Walt Disney World. This location is already taking reservations, an opening date of July 9th, 2019, 545 guest rooms here. And this is part of the already existing Coronado Springs Resort, so it's not a new resort connected to it. It is Coronado Springs, and the lobby, the main entrance is going to be now located at the base of Gran Destino Tower. This will bring rooftop dining to Coronado Springs as well, so fireworks view dining. And there's going to be a themed table service restaurant called Toledo with tapas, steaks, and seafood, offering indoor dining along with a lounge and indoor and outdoor seating. Also on the lake of Coronado Springs, we're going to see Three Bridges Bar and Grill opening soon. So they're bringing a lot of dining here to service all those extra guest rooms and guests. All right, let's head over to Hollywood Studios, start talk about some new attractions that are coming. Mickey's Runaway Railway is coming. We got a better look at what to expect when Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway opens in fall of 2019. This is taking the place of the Great Movie Ride in the Chinese Theater. So it's going to be a similar ride structure, big ride vehicles, but the effects are going to be brought down to 2.5D instead of 3D or 4D. You're going to be riding in the middle of an animated scene. Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy is coming in 2019. This will open over by Rock and Roller Coaster, and it's billed as a quote-unquote first-of-its-kind show that involves a wrap-around 2-story high screen that immerses the audience in the action. So your favorite Cars characters like Tow Mater and Cruz Ramirez will of course be in the show. Also coming to Hollywood Studios, Wonderful World of Animation, set to open in May 2019. This will be a nighttime show highlighting 90 years of Disney animation and will probably replace Disney movie Magic that is currently shown in the park. This will celebrate the 30th anniversary of Hollywood Studios and of course have that projection technology like you currently see in Hollywood Studios' nighttime show. My guess is there will also be lasers. Over in Animal Kingdom, we'll see Rafiki's Planet Watch set to reopen in 2019. This is going to be in the spring, and this area of the park is getting a refurbishment, expected to reopen in early 2019, but we don't know what the changes will be yet. Heading over to Epcot, we will see Remy's Ratatouille Adventure coming to the France Pavilion in spring of 2020. This is already under construction, so when you're heading there through the International Gateway and you're wondering what all those cranes are, it's for the Ratatouille Adventure. This is a dark ride that already exists in Disneyland Paris. It's a 3D trackless ride like Pooh's Honey Hunt at Tokyo Disney. I don't know if you guys have ever been on that, but it's a really cool ride. There's no track, which means it's kind of like you never know where you're going to go next. It's really cool. And in Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, guests are shrunk down to Remy size in the kitchen at Gusteau's restaurant. Also in the France Pavilion, we're going to see the Beauty and the Beast Singalong, created by Don Hahn, producer of the animated and live-action Beauty and the Beast films. So this is going to be in addition to Impression de France, so it's not replacing that. And over in the Canada Pavilion, O Canada is also going to get a spruce up as well. As we know, Illuminations is leaving at the end of summer 2019. That nighttime fireworks show will be replaced with a limited time experience called Epcot Forever, and this will feature classic Epcot tunes that we all remember from the 80s. And then in 2020, we will be introduced to the brand new long-term Epcot Nighttime Spectacular, which will feature massive floating set pieces, custom-built LED panels, choreographed moving fountains, lights, pyrotechnics, and lasers, of course, fireworks, which I think are pyrotechnics, right? The show is using a lot of technology from shows at other Disney parks and will use Disney music from around the world. So films like Hercules, Mulan, Lion King, Aladdin will be sung in different languages and in English. So you're going to still get an international feel from this, but you will see that it's a little more Disney focused than Illuminations ever was. Over in the Japan Pavilion, there is a new table service restaurant that has been announced. We don't know a name. We don't know too much information on this one. We don't have an opening date even, but they've been doing a lot of construction over there, so we're hoping that it's soon. It will be a signature dining restaurant, so a 2 credit on the Disney dining plan, and it'll be inspired by the natural beauty of Japan, quote unquote. So we're thinking it'll be more traditional Japanese food. And then over at Epcot, this is the one I'm super excited about. The space-themed restaurant is coming to Epcot. This is going to be connected to Mission Space, or next to Mission Space. They're already breaking ground on it. It's likely to open sometime in 2020, and the restaurant is going to feature simulated views into space. So the same concept is over there in the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge Hotel. So you're going to be treated to wide-angle views of space while you're dining. And guests will, of course, enter the restaurant through elevators that will simulate the journey to the space station. This is going to be run by the Patina Group, who also run Maria and Enzo's, Tutto Italia, Via Napoli, Morimoto Asia, several other restaurants on Disney property. All right, heading over to Magic Kingdom, we see some Tron updates. Tron, the Light Cycle ride is coming. Construction started in February of this year. It'll be opening in Tomorrowland next to Space Mountain sometime in 2021. So this ride already exists in Shanghai Disneyland, so we have an idea of what to expect. The ride vehicle is similar to Flight of Passage, but the light cycles are connected as if they're a coaster vehicle. And as far as construction impacts, the Disney World Railroad will remain parked at the Main Street station for an undetermined amount of time while they are working on the Tron coaster. And the Tomorrowland Speedway will close today and reopen sometime in the summer. Okay, let's talk about Galaxy's Edge. This is the big one. It's finally 2019. We've been waiting for years for Galaxy's Edge to open, and we are almost there. So Galaxy's Edge will open in the summer for Disneyland and the fall for Walt Disney World. Attractions will include Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. So this places guests right in the middle of an epic battle between the Resistance and the First Order, and we're going to be facing off with Kylo Ren. Another attraction is the Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run, where you are the smuggler and you are taking control of Millennium Falcon. You'll be one of 3 unique flight crew members, so you can ride it multiple times and get different experiences, of course. This seems like it'll be a mix of Star Tours and Mission Space, with guests kind of interacting in their flight crew roles, so it sounds really cool. We're also going to see Oga's Cantina open on both coasts. This is where you're going to get blue milk and, of course, themed cocktails, non-alcoholic specialty drinks, proprietary beer and wine options. Music will be provided by DJ RX24, Captain Rex from the original Star Tours, of course. And we're also going to see alcohol served publicly for the first time in Disneyland. Alcohol has always been available at Club 33, but this is the first time that it's going to be available in this previously dry part of Disneyland. We're also going to probably see a yet unnamed supper club style table service restaurant with a dinner show. At least that's what we've pieced together, that we're going to see a table service restaurant in Galaxy's Edge with a dinner show. So we'll see. We also know there'll be a significant Play Disney Parks app integration. Galaxy's Edge will be very immersive, and you're going to be able to play your own role within Galaxy's Edge, but that will be through the Play Disney Parks app on your phone. And finally, let's head over to Disneyland. There's several announcements, big things coming to Disneyland as well. Get your ears on as the Disneyland and Walt Disney World celebration of Mickey and Minnie's 90th starts January 18th of 2019. And Disney World will be celebrating with Mickey-fied alterations on existing park staples. But Disneyland is bringing back the fan favorite Mickey Sensational Parade. Oh, I'm so old. I remember when it debuted for the first time. And they'll celebrate Mickey Mouse's 90th, plus bring a brand new evening extravaganza, Mickey's Mix Magic. Also over in Disneyland, we're going to see some great restaurants opening in downtown Disney. Ballast Point, which is the San Diego craft beer staple, is opening its first Orange County location in 2019 over there. Black Tap Craft Burgers and Beers will be opening in 2019 as well over there in downtown Disney. And Marvel Land has been announced. This is going to take the place of a Bugs Land over there in Disney California Adventure, and Marvel Land is scheduled to open in 2020. This will include Spider-Man and Avengers experiences, and it'll add to the already fantastic Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout ride. So there are some amazing things we can expect in 2019, 2020, 2021, and beyond in Walt Disney World and Disneyland. It's the perfect way to start the year, we think, to kind of share what we're super excited about experiencing in the next few months and the next few years. Please let us know in the comments what you're excited about experiencing. Let us know what you can't wait to ride, what you can't wait to try, what restaurants you can't wait to eat at, because we're going to be at all of them, and we can't wait to share it with you. So don't forget to head over and join the DFB newsletter. We've got a link to that right here in the corner and down in the description, so be sure to join the newsletter, follow along with us, and we will share with you immediately all the information that we have about these upcoming experiences, hotels, rides, and transportation attractions. Thank you so much for listening. Thanks for watching, you guys. This is AJ for Disney Food Blog, and we'll see you real soon.